Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to do number 18, and I think I mentioned in class, I kind of have to have graph paper. So I took a picture of some graph paper online, and I can kind of just crop it in here. But I would recommend if you don't have any, go out and buy some at Walmart for a few bucks or order it off of Amazon. So I'm just going to plop it in here, but I'm assuming you would have this off to the side somewhere, a second sheet. Okay. So I'm going to graph, let me see, my highest and lowest x values. So 7, -5, 3, -1, 8, -6. So, okay, so I should be fine in the x if I put it here, because my lowest is -5 and my highest is 8. All right, so that should be plenty of room. And then -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So my lowest value is -5 in the x direction. Now in the y, hopefully I made it tall enough. It looks like in the y, I'm going to go all the way up to 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I didn't make that high enough. Let's see how low I have to go. Yep. So I might change this. I might say to myself, ooh, I wish I made that taller. So I can modify that, right? I can move this down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, that's better. Now going down in the x, my lowest one is -2. So I don't really need a lot down here. Okay, yeah, that's better. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, so let's go ahead and graph this. So it's 7, 4, 6, 7 minus -2. So that's where I'm going to put D. 3, 9, 3, 9. That's where I'm going to put E. 8, 6. 8, 6. That's where I'm going to put F. And use some kind of a straight edge to make sure my lines are straight. Now this is my pre-image. Now let's find my image. So I'm going to go -5, 1. Call that D prime. -1, 12. Call that E prime. And I don't like that 12 landed there, so I'll move that. That's 12. And then -6, -9. -6. Oh, -6, +9. All right, right there. F prime. So let's connect these lines. So it looks to me like it's not too far off. Could I move this down? 3. Maybe if I moved everything down 3, let's take a look at that. So if I moved everybody down 3, now I would be at here. That's looking pretty good. And then I'm just going to flip over this thing. So let's figure out what that was. So since that's parallel to the y-axis, that'd be x equal, and it's 1 to the right, so that'd be x is equal to 1. Okay, so it says write the rule. So anytime you go down 1, the x stays the same. And anytime you go down, right, y controls up and down. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go down 3 steps. So this is the same as just going down 1. That's my rule. And now I'm going to flip it over. So I can just, I don't have to say the word reflect. I can just use the capital R. Reflect over x equal 1. Beautiful. Now, if I'm going to write it in the way of the order, notice I did this one first. So I could write it like this. And then, because this one I want to do first, and this one I want to do second. Beautiful. I like it. All right. Most of the classes I did this, or almost all of it. So just to kind of review, to get from 1 to 2, it looks like we flipped it over this line halfway between 6 and 7. So that's reflect over y is equal to 6.5. That's halfway between 6 and 7. To get from 1 to 3, I'm going to have to flip it over this line and then scoot it over 5. So first, I could have also scooted it over 5 and then flipped it over. So this would be correct either way you write it. Order doesn't matter. Now let's look from 1 to 4. So from 1 to 4, it's just scooted over 5. And so again, over, left and right, that's in the X. Now last one, how do I get from 1 to 5? And I've scooted over 5 and then 5 more. So that'd be just scooting it over 10 as a translation of 10. Cool. So let's look at 23. It says each parking space in the figure can be the image of another parking space as a glide reflection. What is the rule that maps the parking space where the gray car is parked to the white car? So I'm assuming this one's a little bit darker. So I'm assuming this is the white car and this is the gray car. So what is the rule? So I don't know about you, but it looks like if I get the head of the car there, so let's figure out how far that would be. So I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the head of the car would be right there, or the front tire. And then it looks like I could flip it over here. So first, I want to slide it down 5. So that would look like this. Y didn't change, but we plus 5 in the X. So now my car's here, kind of. Then I want to reflect over this line, and it's halfway between 6 and 8. So that would be Y is equal to 7 because it's parallel to the X axis. So that's my second. I reflect over Y is 7. Nice work. Let's finish up these two. So it says name each image. So a 180 degree rotation, R means rotate, right? Little r. Ooh, but instead of around the origin, they rotated around 0, 1. So here's ABC. And what if I spun it around 0, 1? Okay, so I'm going to draw a line from the spinning point to B. And if I'm going to go 180 degrees. Oh, wait, I messed that up. That's not 0, 1. Take that back. 0 means I didn't go left and right and I went up 1. Okay, yeah, that's my location. Now it says I'm going to draw a line between that point. And what if I spun it 180? So that would be 90 degrees counterclockwise and then another 90 degrees clockwise. And so, yeah, I'm definitely getting this one, J and B are the same. So I'm going to list the letter J second. Now let's find out where would A end up. So A, I'm going to draw a line between that point of rotation and A, and I'm going to spin that 90 and then that 90 again, counterclockwise, and I end up at L. So A ends up at L. So that would be L. And then last, I'm going to erase a bunch of this just so I can see a little bit better. C, if I draw a line from C, I rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise and another 90 degrees counterclockwise. I'm going to end up at K. So this is triangle LJK, is this 180 degrees rotation from 0, 1. Now, what would this be? So the first thing I'm going to do is reflect over Y. So this is my image, and if I reflect over Y, I'm here. Reflect over Y, I'm here. 4 to the left, so I'm 4 to the right. Okay, so I'm here. I reflected over the Y. Now I have to go down 8. So, oh, I messed it up though. I reflected ABC and they wanted me to reflect TUV. Oops. Reflect TUV over the Y. All right, I can fix this. 3 to the left, 3 to the right. 6 to the left, 6 to the right. 4 to the left, 4 to the right. Okay, so this is a reflect over Y. So I think I found my answer here. When I reflect T over the Y, I get P. V over Y, I get Q. And U over Y, I get R. But now this one is, I'm going to keep going. Now, this doesn't say down. It says positive 8. Right? So positive 8 in the Y would be up 8. Okay, I really got that one mixed up. So now I'm going to take this triangle and go up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's triangle DEF. So let's make sure I'm naming it right though. So T was P and P is D. Yeah. V is Q and Q is E. And U was R and R is F. Okay. Then it says, first reflect over X. So let's just make some more room here. Take DFE, here he is, and reflect over X. So he'd be 2 up, now he's 2 down. 3 up, now 3 down. 6 up, now 6 down. Next, I'm going to go 2 to the right, 2 to the left, and 2 down. I'm not getting it. 2 to the left, 2 down. I'm not getting here. It's weird. That might be a typo. Not sure. Check out the next video for the rest of the question.